And now more on the operation itself. Our security analyst Murat Aslan joins us now from the Turkish capital, Ankara. Murat, thanks so much for coming in on the show. Now, is this operation going to be less complicated for Turkey now when the US is pulling out of the area?
Well, every operation is complicated, especially if military is involved. It's much more complicated. But the good thing is that Turkey had an intention to start a military intervention over there for three main purposes: border security, countering terror networks, and having this land be more favorable for the immigrants if they want to go back. And we know that the United States has decided that they will withdraw their forces from the region and they will not be a party for a probable conflict. That means now there is no probability that Turkish and military forces will face each other in a conflict if Turkey starts this military intervention.
Mm-hmm. And Murat, when this operation gets underway, what type of resistance will Turkey likely to face from the YPG?
Well, YPG has announced a few hours ago that they will resist. And this is expected from the Turkish side, as you know. And we know that the United States has equipped and trained almost 30,000 strength PKK members over there, which means it will be a harsh military intervention if PKK continues to, resist against Turkish forces. But Turkey has an advantage over there. We know that SDF is a fragmented structure, which means Arabs and also Kurds and even some parts of Turkoman tribes over there has been forming up this organization. Once Turkey starts this operation, I know that some Arab tribes will quit from the SDF because they do not want PKK on their land, and they had, demonstrated against them. So it depends on the future of the SDF in terms of to what extent PKK can resist in the region.
And one of the security concerns has been that if there is operation, and now we know it will be an operation soon, it could open for Daesh to come back. Now, is this a real concern?
I don't think so, unless one condition. As you know, PKK, PYD has released some members of Daesh 3 days ago, and they sent them to Iraq, as you know. Which means if Turkey starts the operation and if YPG just retaliates the act of the United States and Turkey by releasing all these Daesh militants, then yes, it's a danger. But please be aware that a terror organization benefits from the other terror organization in such a case, and it only proves the nature of PKK's structure. I believe that Turkey will suppress any Daesh existence over there as far as Turkey succeeds to control all the region.
And Murat, in the statement coming from the White House, the United States says it pressed France, Germany and other EU nations, from which many captured Daesh fighters came, to take them back. And it says they did not want to take them and refused. What do you make of this?
Okay, it's a long process, as you know, because the United States has demanded the European powers to take their citizens in the Daesh structure as far as this war is over. But they refused it because they do not want to import another risk to their lands. But now Turkey has accepted this, and now Turkey is voluntarily dedicated to, isolate Daesh and also take over the responsibility of prisons over there. By that way, there may be a legal process which is compliant to international law, and also the US will, lower his concern on that.
Okay, thanks so much for that. Security analyst Murat Aslan, live for us from Ankara.